Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Dead Cells. I did restart it once. I did not progress any further. I restarted it. I was trying to do the Konami code trick. Didn't work out for me. So don't matter that it's a run further than it should be. Odd place. Imagine a sight behold when the collector has it lit up all the flasks. Yeah, this is where all the weapons and crap we collect will be shown, and once we defeat a boss, like one of the final bosses, the boss cell will be in that tube. Do I have any outfits unlocked? Do I have the drip? I have no drip, unfortunately. Well, I do have, but nothing I particularly want. We can do Castlevania now. I think. We gotta find it first. I hope it's here. Back where we started, I was not paying attention to the map. I am not the sharpest knife in the drawer. I have a plan. It involves survival. I know it's not the weapon I currently have, but trust me, survival is what we want to do here. Yep, there's the Castlevania entrance. Chest. I'll take it. And there's the 2-minute mark passed, so we cannot get that door. Harry! There's 30. Ooh, noise. New type of bow. We can beat things with a hammer. Now we go to Castlevania. Hello! Adventurer, I request your help. Your head is disturbing. Anyway, My quest is too important for me to be picky. Evil is making its way back into the world. You must come with me into its heart and banish it once more. Down these stairs, you'll find a path to the castle's outskirts. I'll meet you there. At last, a little rest. What we got here? No, thank you. Yes. Hello. Not my usual alchemist. Initiative. Your first melee attack on an enemy inflicts plus 100 damage. That actually sounds really nice. But I will put some stuff into the Iron Staff because I like the Iron Staff and I'd like to use it. Of course, do that thing that I can't pronounce for my first one. Very useful to have, just in cases. What grows in the shadow of the castle can be worse than the weeds. I did not read that correctly, but I was close enough. Castle outskirts. I see the issue. These fishmen are not the strongest. Nor are the wolves. Pull a lever. Yeah, I apologize for the audio issues in my last Dead Cells video. I did not realize it until about... Well, you know, I didn't realize it until after I uploaded it. Because I watched the first part of the footage before I uploaded it, and it sounded fine with the opening, so I assumed it would have been fine. I was very wrong. It was not fine. It sounded like I was whispering. Couldn't hear me at all with the music. Speaking of which... I'm going to turn the music down. I'll turn everything down, actually. Because it's very loud. Did that guy just teleport? I didn't know fish could teleport. Ooh. Holy water. Nice. Frick. That is less than ideal. I was doing very well not taking damage from these fools. Of course, spikes are going to be the thing that get me. Bone Man. He got a hidden on me. Dracula? Why are you here? Your bed's gone, mate. Wait, did you really awaken me by accident? Unfortunate. But let's at least make the most or best of this unexpected situation. You probably don't understand where you are, and we don't have time to linger on the specifics. Just know that my father's about to come back to life, and we have to stop that from happening at all costs. I assume that your father's Dracula? Meet me in his castle. We'll debate how to best fight him. Oh, and if you come across a Belmont, ask him to do his accursed job. Borrow. Just a beautiful shield. I shall try it on a skeleton. I shall sell it. I would prefer to use the Ice Blast. Elevator. I don't know why I thought a platform was there. Not bad. I'd like to get the bat ability, where you can just like open a cloak that you don't have and bats pour out of it. I think it's a cool ability to have style-wise. I don't think it's that good of an ability altogether, but it's nice. And its blueprint drops from these bats. I don't have the spider rune. I cannot go up there. Hello, Bone Man. Harpy looking thing. It's probably a harpy. What you got here? This one. Yeah. We just barely nicked that thing. Whose bones are they chucking? Or is it their own, or is it bones from people they've killed? There's a lady in there. Oh, boost tactics. Frick. Hey, cat. It is gone. I did not see where it went. Fountain. And now it's dripping blood. Because of course it is. Dracula's castle. I'll put some into initiative. Into Dracula's castle. Imposing, sinister, sprawling, red. All of these adjectives fit this place. It is very red. This hammer seems to be doing a wonder of a job. Oh, what was that? Invisible 5 second after 5 seconds without attacking. The first invisible attack deals plus 150% damage. Damage from projectiles reduced by 75. Tactics. Master's Keep. At last. Cut back. Oh, I did a bit of a slide there. Oop, chains. Glowing purple chain. Defiled necropolis. That's a lot of dead people. That does not sound like a nice place to be. Defiled necropolis? Jesus, that sounds like a... It looks like a terrible place to be. It's all moldy and green and full of bones. Ah, and there's Death. Death is apparently a mermaid skeleton. Can you please freeze? He seems somewhat immune to the freezing thing. I'm kind of just beating this man, hoping it works. I've killed Death. Am I Death now? Am I become Death, destroyer of worlds? I think I am become Death, destroyer of worlds. I'll take it, but it's not very good for our build. Hello? Well fought. Sadly, the ritual went through. My father has been brought back into this world. Even if we kill this most trusted lieutenant, the situation is dire. I need to find a way to reach my father's sanctum. I'll come fetch you once I figured out what to do next. So you watched the fight and you did nothing. Because he said well fought, which makes me think he was watching. So he kind of just sat there, did nothing. That's wonderful. Thank you, Vampire Man. Ah, excuse me. I did not mean to go back in there. Not now. Whew. I don't care that does significantly less damage. You all will see that it's a really nice weapon. You know, I need to get it upgraded. Hold on. It does this. Great weapon, one of the best, one of the best. You all see, no better. I gotta go to Stilt Village. I'm unable to go to the place with the legendary weapons from this area. It's quite unfortunate. Yeah, this is what's nice about this weapon. Someone's little ghosties of the things I just killed. And they effectively act as homing missile. Quite nice. Chest. Nope. We'll level up on that. Rotten pile. The rotten cargo, I read it wrong. Food. What a wonderful place to get that from. Oop, what is this? Money. What's that? Heart of ice. More upgrades, more upgrades. We almost have the 60 murders. Oh, we're close. One more. There's our 60th murder. See why this weapon was so necessary for me to get? Because it's freaking great. Now that we have a moment of calm, I will wish you all a happy 4th of July. I hope y'all are having a good one. And I will ask you to leave a like if you're enjoying the video so far, and subscribe if you'd like to see more like it. It would be greatly appreciated. Now let's see, what do we have here? This is better. Heart of Ice. Attacking slowed, stunned, or frozen enemy. I don't really need it. I'll start putting some into my 3rd flask upgrade. Nah, I don't want to go to the bank. Clock tower. The first few hours in this tower can cause nausea with everything contracting and dilating at the same time. We did not unlock a new rune this time around, which is a shame. Oop. Upgrade. Powerful grenade. Another upgrade. We're getting, yeah, we're level 14 on our main stat now. That's pretty nice. Come on, spawn back. Oh, well, we found the exit. Now we just need to find the key. For high enemy areas, this weapon is really nice. So areas like the clock tower, it's wonderful for. Cells. No key. So let's look over here now. 15 on survival. How much damage are we dealing now? That is a lot for a death side. Let's see. No, this is worse. Not what we need. We can get a tactics upgrade here. We're up to 49 deaths, or 49 kills with no hits taken, so we're doing somewhat well. I'll take that. Next tower. Up to 54. We did not take damage while killing 6 more enemies. More tactics increased. Another survival increase, so we're up to 16. What you selling? Nothing that I need. Ooh, let's not get that just yet. Because we could get a... we could take damage there. So let's kill this last guy. There. Now we can go up and get that, because now we're up to 60. And we do not run the risk of messing it up. Yeah, because we would have lost the 60 right there, which would have sucked. Boom. This is where we need to go. And here I come. Timekeeper, whatever the heck their name is. Clockkeeper, Timekeeper, one of the two. Clockroom is not the most epic of names. I feel like I could have came up with something better. I can't think of anything off the top of my head, so I don't know why they could have, but still, I'll sell that. Didn't really have anything I needed in there. Kind of a waste of time. Anything in particular I need? I guess I'll just pour into the next flask. Clockroom. The Timekeeper overlooks almost the whole island from here. The whole island, except the King's Castle. Hello, Timekeeper. Let's finish this, they say. And they did. Well, not dead, but defeated. This won't end well. Classic temporal outfit. Wonderful. this could be better. Cells are a rare and precious resource, almost worth dying for. Little refill on our flask. Not where we want to go. We want to go to High Peak Castle. High Peak has fallen from his former glory. The last banquet held here served up human flesh. That was annoying. Look, the hand of the king. High Peak Castle has things like, see this painting here? It is a reference. It is a reference to the famous painting, The Scream. There's one key. Almost died there. Less than pleasant. As you can see here with this painting right below us, that is a reference to Dark Souls with the sword in the campfire. Cannot get up there via jumping. Anyway, yeah, there's that painting up there, which is a reference to Dark Souls. I'm out of flasks. That's not good. Right here is an example of the character of Shovel Knight. Another example of High Peak Castle having interesting paintings based on other things. Whoo, we are on HP. Ooh. And here's the Giga Chad meme. Another example of memes being in Dead Cells. Sorry, trying to make this last out 15 seconds. And then this one down here is... that one up there is from Dark Souls, as I said previously. Hayabusa Gauntlet. I don't remember if that's good or not. Where the heck is the exit? No, frick! And those Hayabusa gauntlets were a rare drop. That's annoying. Oh. Well, unfortunately, I think that's what I'm going to call it for today's episode. Because I don't want this to go on for multiple hours, so... I will see you on the next one. Goodbye!